We're in a lot of trouble. Well, that's too bad. Damn, that was such a good run until Halloween Town as well, but once again, not in the cards. Yeah, that was a complete epic disaster. My party must have done a lot of damage to the orbs prior to that, because I definitely didn't deal enough damage on my own to kill the orbs there. I did like 5 combos and 6 fires with a parry into it. I should only leave it with a few hits left. But because I fell off the other side of the mansion, they must have gotten damage in when I couldn't see it, so I over-damaged it, and then, we died. So, not good. That was not my best moment. I should probably mute this opening. Okay. Well, that sucked. Should I be seeing the emote from Monka Steer? Probably. How I does that? Franker Face Z add-on pack. Or better Twitch TV. One and or of yes two. One of maybe. Oh, that's right. It does have auto point collect. It's better by default. Good point. Man, Halloween Town is, not so fun, evidently. Now, see, this is gonna be the run where I get to Halloween Town a 3rd time or a 4th time, and I'm gonna die to LSB, and then I'm gonna reset again. Because we need to tick all the boxes, man. My run died to Oogie 1 because Genie ran out, and he hit the wall all the time. My run just died to Oogie 2 because of dumb stuff, and now I'm gonna get screwed by LSB. We're going for the trifecta. Let's do this. If Square was cool, they would allow for BBS multiplayer in the PC versions, but will they actually do that? I have no idea. I feel like they don't really have any excuse not to do that now, aside from just setting up clients or whatever the fuck. I don't know. That's why he said to mod it? Yeah, good point. That's like, especially now that it's on PC, they basically have like no excuse at this point. I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Same Prender. If you can skip the opening cutscene, you'll be saving at least 3 minutes. Compared to, PS4. And if we go with the whole load remover type of thing, then, probably would be even more time. New records for Mist. Come on, don't say that. I mean, unless you mean because no one's gonna play KH1 because of Rando. Which, I mean, to be fair, I don't want to say is true, necessarily, but I mean... I also don't want to be like, oh yeah, just like free records, because, I mean, someone else could certainly just get into the KH1 running on the back of a PC release, so I don't want to be that much of an asshole. I'm very much a believer that a new runner can just come out of nowhere for any community and just, like, destroy everybody. So, I mean, anything's possible. So I mean, as much as it certainly would make getting PBs and categories in KH1 certainly faster, like, it wouldn't take me long to get a run that's decent enough to benefit from PC potentially saving time, of course. Does not mean that I'm going to be potentially, like, holding every single record in the world in KH1 when PC releases. I've never really cared to hold records, and, well, that's not true, but in recent times, I don't care about record, I just want to get the best time I can. Because if I only cared about record, I still wouldn't be grinding this category. Because I want sub 230, and that's more important. At least it's more important to me. All I'm saying is, though, there are definitely several other really great runners of KH1, and there could be more waiting to come out once PC version is released, so we'll see what happens. What an interesting fight that was. I was, like, so oddly well-positioned with my attacks that I'm a little bit confused. Like, that fight was better than it should have been, given the overall setup going into the ending of it, but I'm not gonna complain. Because, I mean, effectively, you could just say, okay, what are the time saves on this version, and then just subtract that from whatever the current, like, best time is on said thing, and it gives you a representative time for the quality of runs between versions. Are you serious? Oh my god, I'm mad. That should have been like maybe plus 2 seconds, not plus 7. That's really annoying. Okay. They both jumped at the same time, and they were both behind his forearm when they did that, so it was just like, I couldn't reach them in time. It's really rough. Welcome to Proud Mode, where you have RNG beyond Shadows 2. It's cool. Why does Darkseid have to be such a Chad, man? Flexing on people, punching the ground. Come on now. To be fair, if he didn't punch the ground and not spawn shadows, it would take much longer to die there, so I can't complain too much. Rock hard abs. Shoots dark energy out of his chest like a fucking madman. Dude has like everything. But yeah, either way, I'm very excited to see how KH1 speedrunning changes on the back of the PC release. I mean, I don't know how else to say I'm excited for it, but I feel like in the best case scenario, it's going to be one of the best days to be a KH1 speedrunner ever, and I'm excited for that. That being said, if it's completely fucked, disappointing. But in the best case scenario, really cool, and KH1 runs are going to probably be at their peak for just how good of a run they are. If you can't skip the intro, I'll probably refund the game. I'm not even kidding when I say that. I mean, I won't actually do that, but I could totally be like, okay guys, let's do a stream, and I stream for like 2 minutes, start a new game, can't skip the opening. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the stream. Learned a lot of valuable information about how PC treats KH1, and I don't like it. That would be such a meme, though. There's no fucking way you can't skip the opening cinematic on PC. I will actually be livid. They could literally just copy and paste the whole fucking game otherwise, and I would be fine with that. There's no way there is not going to be a skippable opening. I don't know if that would necessarily be allowed in the run, though. Because I feel like that also falls in the category of modding the game to some degree, even though it's like probably the most harmless thing you could fucking do. I know speedrun communities are very adamant about not fucking with the files too much, if it actually does like succumb to you getting a benefit from it, and that probably wouldn't be allowed. Unless the community just came to an agreement on saying it's okay, but I don't think that would go over very well. I will say, I'm very intrigued about how discussions on this are going to go over. I've seen a few people say they're kind of they're kind of not excited with all the stuff that they're probably going to have to do about this in regards to the speedrun community and everything. I mean, just because of how certain people are going to have opinions, and we're not going to all come to one giant agreement, and it's going to probably be split on many ideas. But at the same time, I'm happy there's that spark of interest in deciding how we handle it going forward, so I'm in. I like to look at it in a very civil manner, and I know there's going to be agreements and disagreements on probably quite a few things in regards to what's allowed and not allowed. But just the fact that it's some presence is now being brought back into the speedrun community side, like fairly heavily, on the back of a PC announcement. It's not necessarily a bad thing, just potential arguments and stuff could kind of come from this, and people don't like that, which is, you know, not surprising. We'll see. I also need to think to myself how other games are gonna change because of this. Regarding this speedrun, how optimized is this so far? Are you talking about this exact run I'm doing, or do you mean my PB that I'm competing against? Yo, Funk, what's up? Because if we're talking about the run I'm currently on, it's whatever, because the first roughly third of the game is just kind of get through it and hope for the best once you get to the second part. In regards to the overall quality of my PB, it's fairly good. It's certainly not perfect, but the category is very brutal with RNG in many areas. And I would say the best realistic time you can get on PS4 is a 2:28, but I'm only going for a 29 because 28 would require insane execution and pretty good RNG basically everywhere, and you have pretty much no leeway for it. So 2:30 for level 1 is very good. It could be better, which is what I'm going for. As far as my current run, I have no comment. It's just like whatever right now. PB though is hard to keep up with. Honestly, the only real thing I can see benefiting, at least for KH1, would be you just have, like, even more smooth air combos, potentially, but even then, who knows? I'd be more worried about uncapped or, like, max frame rate for KH2, though, because it already has some physics problems at 60 FPS, and I feel like those might be, like, insane if they're, like, basically variable or uncapped. So for KH1, I think the extra FPS might not really hurt it too badly. Unless we get like another Sephiroth meteors go like at Mach speed again type shit. But KH2 I'd be a little bit concerned about. Just due to the physics of the game naturally. And maybe even other games if that's been a problem there. But KH2 has probably suffered the most from 60 FPS transition. Yeah, PC would be its own category anyway. It's just a case of it would be the definitive version to run on, and probably the most popular, just due to the fact that it's accessible, and if in the best case scenario as well, it's also the fastest version of the game to play, so it's going to be the most competitive as a result of that. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. I know, Slick. So, I mean, I'm thinking 144 FPS plus or some shit. I'm like, oh, Jesus. You're gonna do like a horizontal slash on Grim Reaper and like end up in fucking Agrabah. Or something crazy like that. All good, Chrome. Thank you for watching and take care. Thank you. Or like Zigbar's gonna like yeet us all the way across, like all the way to the first Xemnas fight or something. How crazy it could be. That's something that I was wondering about, Mikito. Is I really hope it doesn't come to a thing where you need like an insanely godly PC to like do certain things in KH3. Because that's already the case between PS4 and PS4 Pro. So with uncapped frame rate, it basically becomes a case of like, you know, who has the best computer and who runs the game pretty well. Which would be kind of bullshit. So I mean, I could see it being locked to 60 FPS if that's the case. Like I said, there's so many things we don't have the answer to, nor will we have the answer until the games are actually out. So I mean, I don't know. It might be a case-by-case basis, depending on how beneficial it is, though. So I mean, I'm not sure. But yeah, if that actually was the case with KH3, and variable frame rate gave people like a clear advantage if they had a better computer, then yeah, fuck that. That's not good. Nice whiff. Nice whiff. Delicious whiffs, my favorite part of speedrunning, dude. What do you mean your foot's alive? Go back to sleep. I don't even know you and I'm scared. That's like such a mood. You guys ever just see someone and think, oh god. Like, not because of their physical presence, but you just get like this really bad sense of like aura coming off of them. I feel like everyone's been there at least a few times. But there's nothing like very apparent wrong with them, but you get like this very horrible feeling. Just like subconsciously or some shit. Well, local man gets KH record with insanely fast computer. Think you'll ever speedrun PC? So long as KH1 functions well on it, and it ends up being the best port it could be, skippable opening and everything, I most likely will make the transition from console to PC for speedrunning. Would be a first for me. And it'd probably take me a bit to get used to, but I mean, there's many people who speedrun on PC already, and I'll just get used to it. It's moments like these that retroactively I'm kind of happy I don't have a PS5 yet, because that would be like the only reason I would want one is for a faster way to play the game. And it's kind of looking like PC, in the best case scenario, is going to be the fastest version of KH1. But like I said, we don't know that yet, and that's just speculation. But like I said, in the best case scenario, it definitely will be the definitive way to play the game. So, therefore, most competitive, because fastest version. Well, maybe not even necessarily, because there's quite a few runs already. And PS4 certainly is not as competitive as PS3, or at least not the PS3 era. It's had its moments of being fairly competitive on PS4, but PS3 is when KH1 running was like at its peak for amount of people wanting to do it. That being said, I find it to be very welcoming for newer people who might want to get into speedrunning KH1, or just any of the KH games, now that it's this accessible. It's all good, Luju. Thank you for the good luck and take care. I appreciate your being responsible and sleeping at an okay time, so have a good one. Who knows, man? Maybe keyboard and mouse or something will be like the new metagame for super insano fights, but I cannot envision myself playing Kingdom Hearts 1 on a keyboard. I can only see pain. It's like I need to make sure that I have everything set up to use at least some kind of controller. That's what I mean, so it's like, I don't see that going over too well. Gonna like press the spacebar to jump and press and just like mash like mouse 1 or left click to get my keyblade attacks off super quickly. What would right click even do in a game like this? Yeah, evidently KH2 can be played pretty well on keyboard, but I was actually talking about that. It seems like KH2 on keyboard can be mastered, as evident by Sonic. I wonder how KH1 would feel to other people, though. Because KH2 I certainly feel like is a smoother game, and it's more likely keyboard would be, like, better tailored for that. I just see KH1 and I can't see a keyboard going over very well for it. I could be wrong, but like, I just don't see it happening. If I tried to play this on keyboard, it would certainly not be the same thing. Or like, not even close. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just find out how they plan on mapping keys and stuff, because I'm trying to think conceptually and nothing is really, nothing is coming from that. So it's really weird to think about. It's all good, GG Vane. Thank you very much for watching, and you take care, dude. Man, I'm still kind of taken back by it, man. I was like, what the fuck? I remembered I woke up yesterday because you guys know I'm on my amazing sleep schedule. And I was like, I wonder what's on the news for Twitter today, and I saw something about KH on PC, and I was like, what? Hello? I legitimately was like, what the fuck, dude? Was Square like, hey, this dude talking about PC release of KH games, let's make our announcement today, or some bullshit. Because, I mean, as you guys remember, Tetsuya Nomura did visit my stream on Wednesday, so, I mean, maybe he got a little bit of a clue in for that. I know, I was like, holy shit, they actually, the crazy people, they actually releasing KH on PC. I was like, what? Am I dreaming? Have I officially gone insane from playing KH1 level 1 so much? Is a Switch Kingdom Hearts possible? I mean, when you think about it, no. It's not. Is your water cold or room temperature? It's lukewarm. On the really hot days, like during summertime, I usually put ice in my water bottle just to kind of keep it colder, but As it is wintertime, room temperature is like almost the same as fucking, well, I mean, I wouldn't want to say that because that implies I'm like freezing my dick off in my room, but room temperature water is still nice. I almost don't even want cold water because then I'll feel cold on the back of that. Hey, nice Ida. I didn't necessarily have anything in mind, but I also remembered someone mentioning the other day about specs and how old my PC is and stuff, and it's about 3 years. So I mean, I could do with a tune-up on a new PC or just like adding to my current one anyway, so that's okay. Maybe Polly really is Nomura? That'd be crazy. I don't need this chest. I picked it up because I'm a dummy idiot man. It's okay. You have no reason to pick up that chest anyway, because the time it takes for you to sell one more thing to sit at the gummy part takes less time than picking it up, so it's just a waste of time. It avoids you potentially being short money, but if you are short money, you can get that remaining money back faster than the time it takes to pick up that chest, so it's a slightly slower to do it that way, but it's whatever. Not by like, it's not like, oh my god, I just threw the entire run over a really bad decision. That's just like a second or two that I may have lost because of that in the long term, so. Just a force of habit. The only real game I care about getting on PC would be KH1. So 1.5 plus 2.5 on PC, I don't mind paying that much for anyway. But I mean, I can very much understand people not wanting to get the games right as soon as they launch. What if your Nomura and Polly is actually your alt account? Then why the fuck are you on your alt account more than your... What? That doesn't make any sense. Or is that like some insane big brain strategy to actually, put up or feign that you actually are Nomura in disguise? Single-digit weather in Texas on Sunday? Holy shit. Damn, that's crazy. I think that's cool that you mentioned that. Wow, if I was in Texas and it was single digits temperature, I would be like fearing for my life. I mean, I'm used to that being in the northeast part of the US, but if I was in Texas, I genuinely would think like the world is ending or some shit. Yo, Zero Cooler, good morning to you. Good luck. Thank you so much, man. Oh my goodness, I almost did not jump high enough there. That would have been slow. Okay. Almost right out the window. Because I remembered I heard if there's like snow on the ground in Texas, everyone like screams and like has a panic attack and they like shut everything down. That may be embellished a little bit, but I've heard like how rare it is that people are just like, what the fuck when it happens. It's not embellished? Oh. Well then. Damn, that's crazy then. I know, just like the difference in, depending on where you live, nice pace, by the way. Like something that someone in the Northeast would be like, "Oh, you got some snow? That's cool." And then other places just like, "Oh my God, it's over, man. We got it. This is an emergency." Just depending on where you are in the country, it's like everyone reacts so violently or just very nonchalantly to certain weather patterns. I'm pretty sure people have good reason to, just native to how weather normally is in places like that, but as a New Englander, it is a little amusing to me to see that. I've seen snow every single winter I've been alive. I even saw the winter when I was inside my mom. She was carrying me for 9 months. That's how cold it was. Yo, Iduzzle, what's up, dude? Thank you so much. Oh, really, Huey? Damn. So it's one of those cases that it's so unlikely to happen, people just treat it as like it's impossible, and then when it actually does, it's like, Like, don't get me wrong, I can kind of understand that, because if it's such an unlikely scenario, you probably shouldn't, or you could probably feel that way. But then simultaneously, if it has had a history of being unprepared, it's like, why wouldn't you be ready just in case? So, I mean, I don't know. That hurt really bad. I'm gonna lose like 10 seconds here. No, you idiots. Get him over there. Thank you. Miss Mom is a snow globe. No comment. That could mean a lot of things, and that's kind of fucked up. Oh god. What the fuck, guys? Why would you give me these horrible thoughts? This is the part where someone's like, not snow, Craigasm, or something. Oh god. Fucking hate what Twitch has turned me into, dude. I will say, like, there's a part of my innocence that will never come back, ever again. Ever since I became a Twitch streamer, and I'm okay with that. But there are some days I'm like, god damn it, dude. I remember when I was like 10 years old, and I never thought I would grow up to be the person I am. I was very much a by the rules, do no wrong type of kid, and then puberty happened. And then the internet also happened. So those two things did not, they're not meant to go together, but they did, and you have the mist nowadays. Yo, Top Diesel, what's up? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You ever stop and consider what a momentous occasion is to be born in the time frame where the internet actually like took off and became what it was? And where the first generation actually do that? You could have been born at any other point in time, and the internet would have either been this way for a long time, or would not even exist, or it would be in its infancy. I mean, I guess it kind of was in its infancy for the typical people that are my age, but it's like, it's such a weird, like a weird scenario to grow up alongside internet advancing to the point it has. It's all good, Majoris. Thank you for the good luck and take care. I appreciate you being here. I certainly can't imagine what people are going to be like when they're, like, kids that are our age. Or, like, kids that are, like, 20 or so years younger than us, and then they grow up to be our age, and they're like, man, I remember I grew up and everyone had masks on and shit. It was weird. And then our grandchildren, or people from the generation beyond that, are going to have something weird happen to them, and just going to, like, the cycle's just going to continue with weird shit. Did I compare a pandemic to the internet getting larger? More likely than you'd think. Remember when the internet was a viable source of information? Yeah. And then it got infested with a bunch of TikToks and memes. And porn. A lot of porn. Holy shit, Huey. Did you get like a before and after pic? I'm not asking to see them, just curious. Because I always do shit like that when it's been a while and I do something. I haven't shaved my face in probably about 1 year. Or maybe like 9 months or something like that. And by that I mean like a clean shave. Like I've been trimming my beard and other facial hair for like the last 6 or so months, so. Just whenever it feels uncomfortable after a certain point, but I have not clean shaven in quite a while. Not 7 years a while, of course, but has been quite a minute. That was a bit aggressive, but it worked. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it hasn't been as long as you, but I kind of feel the same way. I can't remember the last time I have shaved my face, like, to that degree. Wonder if the boxes will fall super fast on PC. Like, they all fall at the exact same time. Wow, that would suck. Shoutouts to the older days when it was so easy to pick that out, and then 1.5 and 2.5 came out and made it, like, really hard. It could. I'd say if I clean shave, I start to get a noticeable, like, regrowth within a week, or, like, in about a week's time. And then after a month, it usually comes back to what it was before I shaved. Are you Jesus? Every time Jesus shaved, his beard got longer. Somehow. Yo, Sorky Heart, thank you, man. That's a mood, Chien. One that I vibe to every day. No, Cheryl's. Help. Intentionally grow a beard for a few months to shave to get the feeling of being young. Can't say that I've actually felt that. I almost kind of find my beard in a weird way like symbolic because I decided to kind of change my overall appearance and I associate my facial hair a lot with how I look now. I feel like I would look super weird without facial hair. Just because I haven't, I mean, I think I've seen it once in the last like year or so. But I did not like how I looked without facial hair, so I just trim my facial hair at this point. I have a point goal for you to shave. I was actually considering that, but then I'm thinking to myself, there's no way people want me to lose this luscious hair on my face. You can't do this to me, man. Turn me 14 years old again. Hello, Lacey. How are runs going today? Average. But average for this game is, you know, something. Besides that, though, I'm doing okay. They're going about as well as I could hope for level 1. I've finished a run today, so I can't complain too much. But, this game's kind of mean. Links are fine, I just usually prefer people ask in advance. And I mean, I did also say if you had a before and after picture, so I mean, it was kind of warranted anyway, so don't worry about that, man. As long as it isn't a link to screamers porn, or screaming porn, or porning screams, you're good. Also, hi Lacey, if I didn't say that. I sometimes forget if I read the person's name, or I just read their question outright sometimes, and I don't want to seem like a dude that doesn't like be like, yo, what up? Very standoffish, and I don't like that. You did miss Missology. I have such an awful memory because I'm trying to play the video game and go fast, and I mean, my brain is rather large, but there's only so much space, and I can do only so many things at once, you know? That's good, though. Whorehouse dead inside as usual. Hey, my run died to Whorehouse like 45 minutes ago. That's a very appropriate mood. Papa Cruiser, oh man. Just like Dory. It used to be so much easier when this game was on PS3, because the loads would take so long. You could literally have like a 5-minute discussion with people, and you wouldn't lose track of anything. But now the game loads almost instantly, and it probably will load like virtually instantly on PC. Two shots of vodka. I will, at the very least, look into PC version when it's new. I hope it actually is as good of a version as it's seeming to be. Because I genuinely think it would be, like, the best case scenario for KH runs, as long as we figure out... Like, there's already been discussion about stuff like KH3 having potentially uncapped frame rate if you can go beyond 60 FPS. and that could make certain strategies with PCs that can handle it better, like give them an advantage. So it's more of a case of what are the limitations going to be for it. But I mean, it's also generally based on the Xbox variants of games like this when a PC version comes out. And Xbox KH1 has an opening cutscene skip that every other version of the game does not currently have. So that means, in the best likelihood chance, that means PC will have a skippable opening, and it will probably be like the definitive way to play the game in the fastest manner. So in that sense, I am very excited. I just hope there's no glaring problems with the port when it actually comes time for release, because 60 FPS 1.5 plus 2.5 when it was brand new had quite a few problems bumping from 30 to 60, and if they have variable frame rate to go on top of that, it's hard to say. But I mean, I'm more optimistic than I am scared of certain things, at the very least. Yeah, we don't even have to mute the intro anymore. We probably will have to worry about DMCA for the ending, but I mean, that's okay. Because I mean, that's the time you're just like, taking it all in, like, man, I just did that run, it feels good, you want some kind of after party anyway, so it's like, who cares? But yeah, that would be amazing if Logic, not the runner, because people already made this stupid joke. Logic would denote that if it's based on the Xbox version, and Xbox can skip the opening cutscene, that means PC probably will allow for that as well, which will make it a really good version of the game to run. Big reason why Xbox isn't ran is because it has quite a few issues with controlling and dead zones. Also, most people already had PlayStations by the time it came out, and there's not very many Xbox players to begin with. With PC being much more accessible, comparatively to anything. And also opting for a skippable opening cutscene, and also you can start to factor in auto-splitters and other stuff you can do to set up everything. It would probably make KH1 a really cool speed game, aside from like a number of instances that are probably forever going to plague it, such as like missing hook ship and whatnot. But I would love PC version purely because you could get off to a decent start of Darkside, or Shadows 2, the second Shadows fight, and you'd have to just redo like 2 minutes, and it's like, who cares at that point? Saves, like, with how many runs I usually do, I'd save like 30 to 60 minutes a day. Doing runs, just skipping the opening. That'd be so nice. So yeah, there's a lot to be potentially excited about. I'm not going to say it's definitive quite yet, because we have to actually see what they do. But in the best case scenario, it's nothing but a positive sign for KH1, and probably a lot of the other games as well, but don't know yet. Let you want a secret, just play Crab Rave during the opening, it fits really well. A few people have said I should be doing that, and I think I have heard. I think a few people have said it's also like royalty, like there's no DMCA associated with it, so you're free to play it. Might start doing that. I should probably re-add the crab dancing emote, like crab please. Held the wrong direction there. And I don't mean to, like, discredit Xbox players, of course, by any means. It's just that it's always been competitive as being seen as a PlayStation game. So Xbox, I just take it, didn't really have many people anyway. Let alone Xbox runners, but we still appreciate you being a part of the community regardless. I guess if there's one other nice thing I can say is if PC ends up being as good as it may seem, it also makes the note of having a PS5 potentially not even necessary. Which is fantastic because a lot of people don't even have it because of how rare they are and how much people are going after them, so it's a huge benefit to people in that sense for speedrunning too. So, for the most, like, when I look at the bigger picture, so long as the ports of the games are done well, it's nothing but a positive, in my eyes. Nomura Tetsuya is back in my stream. I knew you liked me. Guys, it's actually him. What the fuck? So wanna grind Xbox? By all means. And just because PC may become like the new thing for it, doesn't mean we can't go back to other versions to play on. And in fact, I'm very much respective of that in the sense of, regardless of what happens, you stick to your guns kind of mentality, and you still enjoy it for what it is, so. As someone who does not have the Xbox version, I don't really have any major opinions. I've just gone off what other people have said. And at this point, Xbox kind of seems not really... I'm not really that invested into it now. That doesn't mean we should, like, you know, put it down by any means. I hope you enjoyed the announcement. Nomura and Zoyam about to have a fully fledged conversation in Japanese. Let's go. It's for sure the worst part. I mean, yeah. If I were to go by what other people have said, that's pretty much what I gained from it. But at the same time, actually having access to the worst port is better than nothing, right? Well, right? Well. Oh my god, that was so gross, I'm sorry. I snorted and bad things. I had to assign a monkey emote to the Xbox version of KH, what would it be? What's the opposite of Monka DMCA? If there is one, because that's what I would associate with, because you can skip the opening. Yo, Master Train, thank you for the 17 months, my dude. What is going on? Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still, my dude. Greatly appreciate it. I hope you've been well. Monka ACMD? Yeah, that emote. What's more broken, Simba in KH1 or Simba in KH3? The real gentleman's answer would be KH2. Maybe it's not even a case of which one's more broken, it's a case of which one is more effective. KH4? Damn, Nomura with the actual facts, though. I think you can go to your subscriptions, like if you go to the top right of your Twitch, like toolbar and everything, and you go to your subscriptions and you look at that, it can tell you specifically how long you've been subbed and how long you are away to your next month anniversary. I think, right? Pretty sure. Or can you even... Oh, wait, you just hover over the sub badge to find that out, don't you? I'm stupid. That's an even more simplistic way of doing it. I got Black Fungus every fucking run in this place, dude. Come on, man. Agrabah, why, though? I mean, if that's the worst thing that happens in this segment, that's fine, but still, it's kind of annoying. This is like my 4th run that made to Agrabah, and I've gotten a Black Fungus here every single time. Did I miss the part that he's on mobile? Yes. I very much did. Yeah. Mobile's a bitch? Yeah. Big titty bitch. I didn't know what to make of that. He was like, getting his pincers together, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna be far enough away when they went through to not die there. I got potted. The fuck do they even keep in these pots anyway, dude? Money? I mean, I guess. Seems to be the only thing in them when you actually break them, so that would make sense. You know, for all it was worth, that was actually a good split, and I finished right at, like, if I could actually touch the load zone from the thing, that would have been, like, amazing. Damn, dude, and I got Black Fungus as well, Jesus. And the Bazaar fight wasn't even as good as it could have been. Hot Centipede has been rather kind to me in recent runs, which is scary. Yeah, that was a pretty good fight for the most part. That's how we handle it. We parry the lasers with the finishers, so we get double damage essentially there. Yep. If you attack the eye before he has a chance to do his first move, it advances his a pattern to the thing after he sticks his head in the ground, and then the fight goes from there, which is very beneficial for getting a lot of damage off super early. We don't do that in beginner mode because it's faster to just let him get his head buried in the sand, so you can do a lot of air combos, but this fight is extremely dangerous at level 1, so that's our best way of dealing with it. So there is a slight manipulation you do if you get up the head very fast, and you can get an attack on the eye like that. But if you're like if I was even like a second or two slow there, he would have just advanced to his normal pattern, and then things would have been really bad. If you got a sub 230 run early in your stream, would you do more runs or call it early? Probably call it early. Unless I could think of something out of nowhere to do. I could just do a plat run as an after party if I really wanted to, but that seems a bit extreme. Considering I've been doing like 12-hour streams recently though, maybe not so much. But an impromptu plat run might be a bit much, and it'd have to be like my first run of the day. Even consider that. Hey Dialga, thank you so much. I'd probably just call it early though, just to kind of take a load off and reflect on how much grinding I've had to do to get here. You can do a Cage 2 plat run. But then, Zoim, I'll get so many people asking me why my game isn't 60 FPS. I mean, shit, man, that even happened when I did that plat race with you back then. I don't know if I can survive that. I really hate to say that, though, because it's not anyone's fault, it's just that... Those comments do get very old very fast, and I don't like that as a streamer, so... I'm not saying... I mean, I've already talked about Rando a lot on stream, and in my opinion, it's basically gonna be the same no matter what. I think it's really cool, and I love watching it, but it's just like, dude... I know I'm not doing Rando, you don't have to tell me this. It probably is a bit jarring to be one of like the few KH streamers doing a lot and not actually doing rando though. At the same time, there's been people that say they appreciate that because they feel like rando is rather saturated. That was a really good fight. But that being said, I still think rando is really sick. You thought I just kept getting the same seed? Now see, that's actually a relatively clever joke compared to what I normally see, so I give you a golf clap. Like, see, if people get creative with their jokes, I wouldn't mind that so much, but it's like the same shit every time. But see, like, when you rephrase it and just make comments that are not as, apparent, then I don't actually mind it that much. That's also another thing, people have already theorized a KH1 rando actually maybe even happening now that PC version got announced. I mean, there's like no guarantee on it, and the logic would probably be a lot harder to set up for that, but it seems like a KH1 rando is a lot more likely now that a PC version is coming out for it, which is actually rather interesting. Also, the fact of the matter is that we can probably TAS HD 1.5 now. That's coming to PC, which is also really exciting. I don't know the full ins and outs of it, but the short-term explanation is KH1 is ridiculously hard to modify without destroying the game, and KH2 is much more versatile. There's probably many, many more reasons as to why, but that's like the very shorthand version. This game does not like it when you mess around with it. It breaks very, very easily, and it just, like, you soft lock, it crashes, like, the whole 9 yards. The fact that mods of KH1 even exist in current time is crazy, like critical mix and stuff like that. To be fair, I don't really know much of KH1 mods aside from the popular critical mix. But I mean, just the fact that that was even able to be created is like mind-blowing to me with how fickle the game is with being messed with. That is a very good aspect of rando, though, and especially something I appreciate a lot after learning Platinum Trophy RTA, is the locations of all the items, what causes what to unlock, and all that junk. And I think the biggest thing that comes into randos, especially the competitive scene, is routing out how to do specific things given your resources. Something I am absolutely horrible at, because I have no idea how to play the game outside of a speedrun route. So it's offered some really creative strategies and just general pathing, depending on the seed that you get. Also some horrendous seeds have been popping up quite a bit. But I mean, one thing I very much enjoy about rando is you don't have to speedrun the game to get a lot of replay value out of it now. Not to say you couldn't play KH2 normally in a casual sense for replay value, but it would get old very fast, and randos, depending on the person, could last them a very long time. It's like, a lot of people probably have the same mindset for that as I do with KH1 and speedrunning, so they can just play that for a very long time and be happy with that. I can't wait for the day a KH1 rando happens, and then we can do KH1 plus 2 rando, where we have to do stuff in each respective game to unlock the other things in the other games. That'd be crazy. I feel like very few people would actually be able to do that, though, because that requires you to have pretty good knowledge of both games. But I can just imagine that. Like how there's a Super Metroid and Link to the Past combined rando. Wouldn't that be something? I feel like KH1 would have so many really obnoxious checks, though, just because of how it's laid out. For many reasons. Like, I would probably have an edge in that just alone, because I know KH2 okay, and I know KH1, like, way better than 99.9% of people. But even then, like, that's just, that's something to think about. Sounds good, Chien. Thank you for watching, and you take care, dude. Yo, Logic, what up, man? Thank you so much. Hope stream has been good. No complaints. Game is hard, but when is it not? Been on some good paces though. Like I'm not 30 behind after Agrabah and stuff, so it's a nice change of pace. I think ever since I lost that really good run towards the end, like 2 days ago, I feel like I have this desire, without really being super critical of myself, to just get back there as quick as possible on as better pace as I can, and I'm just naturally playing better without even realizing it. Either that or I'm just getting very fortunate. Honestly, couldn't tell you. There's always a little bit of luck needed for a category like this, considering it's the most RNG-heavy category in KH1, by quite a bit. Or at least this playstyle of KH1 is beyond anything else I've ever seen. Level 1 anything is so rough with RNG. Hey, fall over, dude. Thank you. RNG in a Kingdom Hearts game? What are you talking about? This game is 100% consistent, miss. Stop making excuses. Thank you, Egg. I appreciate that. Yeah, beginner mode basically gives Sora steroids to start the game off, which is pretty nice. Standard and Proud don't get such a luxury. What RNG is there? Oh, I thought you meant like what? There's RNG. I completely misread your question. On top of beginner mode, which has hook ship, just general patterns for other things like opposite armor splitting apart, coconuts and Destiny Islands, general enemy patterns that are more favorable in some situations than others. So basically, take all the beginner mode stuff, and we have Pot Centipede. Can sometimes not form back together, sometimes there's not enough pots to even do anything, and it just does its invincibility attacks all the time, and you can't hit it. I feel like Cave of Wonders is more skill-based than anything. Well, not than anything, but it's more skill-based than luck-based in recent times, because you can do the fight in a very particular way. Where if you get your damage off fast enough, you avoid most of the nonsense, and I have the fight kind of worked out so that you're located in different spots enough to direct the lasers away from you. But other stuff like Genie Jafar pattern with Iago is really annoying. Whether your party members, that's also a beginner mode thing though, whether your party members make Parasite Cage break out early in the fight or not. Getting Black Fungus in Agrabah or Halloween Town, which is the same as beginner mode. Block, Shock, and Barrel pattern, but that's the same as beginner mode, except in level 1 it's much more punishing for getting unlucky. Genie damage rolls, in every instance, can make a gigantic impact on your segment, especially on the behemoth fights. The fires in Oogie Manor can sometimes hit you and make you have to play safe, because you have to go and heal for a few seconds. Hook ship. Anti-Sora pattern is a very big deal. How effective Peter Pan is at using Hummingbird is a very big deal in the hook fight and the forced fight. How much your party members parry Riku in the first Riku fight. If the wizards DM or like go invincible for a brief period of time at the start of the elevator fight in Hollow Bastion, because in beginner mode you can kill them fast enough for them to not do that. You can lose a tremendous amount of time on any behemoth fight in Hollow Bastion 2 or End of the World, because Genie's damage is completely random. Invisible enemy patterns also are the cause of a lot of RNG time loss. Artillery, Dark Ball Core, holy god. If Goofy pushes Invisibles and Invisible Core. Sometimes the lasers can hit you during Risky Ansem if you go for that. There's so much to talk about. Like, I think I ticked all the general boxes, but I wouldn't be surprised if I forgot a few things. Power Wilds and Deep Jungle, but that's universal. Sabor is god-awful in this run. Hate it. A lot. Dying to Darkside quickly is based purely on Shadow RNG, if they jump or not, or they do regular attacks, how they're positioned when they spawn in, stuff like that. I could probably write like a full-on list of everything out of your control in this category, and how obnoxious it really is. That's a very good question, and the only reason, and this is why, and it really pains me, because Behemoth has fire immunity. So fire does no damage to him, and Mushu is fire elemental with its attacks. So, say you got damage storage, and you use Mushu, the fires would hit the horn of Behemoth, and it would do absolutely no damage, because it's programmed to not do anything to him. So our only good way of dealing damage quickly, as RNG as it is Genie. Because we have no other good options, unfortunately. Really sucks. Why do we run on critical? I'm going to assume you mean proud. The reason for that is purely EXP 0 is not available on any other difficulty in Kingdom Hearts 1, same with 2. So level 1 is only possible to be done on Proud Mode anyway, just purely because of that. Have you ever thought of a damageless challenge run? Yes, actually. I'm in the middle of devising strats to make that possible. And I'd like to try to do that sometime this year. Yo, Dreed, what's up? Thank you so much. I think Dumbo classifies... I mean, there is no, like, actual water elemental thing. 5, 2, 3. So I think Dumbo falls in line with you being Blizzard elemental because of that. And I'm pretty sure the same case where Behemoth is immune to Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder. And he's actually immune to some of Genie's attacks as well, but he has some physical-oriented ways of dealing damage comparatively, whereas everyone else is basically magic-based. Bambi is the strongest summon in the game for plat runs. I will not doubt that. We use Bambi way more than anything else in plat runs, so I mean, you're not wrong. Yo, Cubio, what's up, dude? Good luck tonight, I'll watch for a bit. Happy to have you here, nice to see you again. Really old runs of level 190% did get Bambi. Because, and I don't even think Bambi was really used, but it's because we used to get Stopra. Because for the longest time it was deemed not safe enough to do Final Rest without leveled up magic. I fucking hate this game, dude. This is like the 3rd or 4th time today I've gotten Black Fungus in both Agrabah and Halloween Town, so RNG is not happy today. Especially on these better runs I've been having. Seems to be more frequent. There's like the perfect amount of MP to be at for this. Wow, this is a sub 7 RC and I got Black Fungus. That's really good. Because that means I would have been sub 650 otherwise, which is on pace for a blue split. But since we went out of our way to get Stopra, which required 3 torn pages of 100 Acre Wood, the 3 longest ones, we would get Bambi because you get a Bambi summon gem from either the 1st or 2nd torn page. I'm drawing a blank, one of those. And since we have to redeem Mushu later on anyway, we just kind of pop in like that. No, please. Just die, Beryl. Oh my god. Why is he... He's the Terminator! He never dies. I broke even and I got black fungus. That's what feels bad. Even with the sloppy ending there. Yeah, honestly, man, Ralph is, like, I no memes, probably the most broken shit I have ever seen in a Kingdom Hearts game. When used properly, mind you. But, like, Ralph is actually fucking crazy. Black Fungus is an enemy in Kingdom Hearts 1 where there's enemies with very little HP and have a tremendous amount of defense that can turn invincible. And they have a chance of showing up, and they take forever to kill. They have a chance of showing up in a few areas in substitute of their normal enemy Heartless encounters for screens. And in the case of Moonlight Hill, you can't get to the RC, the reaction command, without defeating all the enemies. And you're forced to cycle in and out because you'll have a much faster fight if you're not fighting Black Fungus. So essentially it's an RNG time loss that forces the player to go through 2 extra load zones, lose another 2 usages worth of MP, and a couple, like around 10 seconds because of that. To be fair, you need EXP 0 and Proud Mode to make Oogie, like, not take forever. It's a very annoying fight in literally any percent. That being said, maybe those still help you out with it. Or house. Shouldn't ledge grab there, but I was bad. Don't you guys just love fire? Says the man spamming fire on the gloves. Have to be careful here. My party is dead, so I'm kind of on my own if I get hit here. So I have to be really careful. Okay. Are you kidding me, dude? I revived Goofy and he died, like, literally right after I brought him back. That's rather annoying. I bring Goofy to life there so we can charge the glob and take a few less fires to kill, so I have enough MP for the ending here. I had exactly enough MP, which is fine, but usually not the case. Oh! I just sent that guy to horny jail at the very end. Can we get a hookship gambling going, please? Thank you very much. we get a chance to win free channel points if Hook doesn't fuck me over. Or if he does, depending on if you believe or doubt. Yo, Emmett, what's up, dude? Donald wouldn't be dead. Oh. First try Hook's limousine. See, Hook's gonna get mad because you called it a limousine and not a Lambo. This run is actually so good I could miss the ship and still be okay because of my time saves in Neverland, but given the choice, I'd rather not lose 45 seconds against my will. That'd be annoying. I need to get this VIP so Mist likes me. Yeah, you gotta hurry up. There's only like 57 slots left. It's very, we're running out. To be fair, that's a lot more VIPs, or that's a lot less VIP slots than I thought I'd see, so. Da 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 da. Thank you. Actually, thank you, because I would have been kind of upset if I missed the ship on this run. The Platinum Trophy RTA requires you to complete a level 3 mission of some kind for a trophy. But then otherwise, you just have to gun down 2,500 gummy ships and get a total of 30 blueprints, so you don't really have to do much gummy missions at all, as far as, like, that strictly doing the missions. You do have to cruise through a decent amount of gummy routes in Plat, though. It takes, like, 20 minutes. Not even. To do, like, the cleanup stuff by the end of the run, because it's usually saved for last. Still drunk, I still love you. I love you too. What is it, Tink? Jimmy fell down the well again. No. I was tapping L1 and R1 during that, and I was like, oh god, I need to stop doing that, because I'm gonna, like, hit fucking soft reset by accident, and it'd be the stupidest way I've ever lost a run, so let's not do that. Remind myself that, it only takes L1, R1 start in this version to soft reset the game, so I probably shouldn't do that. Round finisher, yuck. Cooldown time hurts to sit through. This is quite a nice run, but that can easily change, so. If I die to one of these fights, then I mean that pace means nothing, but pretty sure this is my best run after Anti-Sora, so feeling pretty good. Also feeling kind of scared. But I mean, it's okay. Really? My best run's actually been 5 ahead of that. I'm a little surprised. Hmm. Damn it, that gravity didn't do anything. Feels bad. Okay. Jesus Christ. I'm done. Good location. Ship, don't do this to me. Okay, that's fine. Holy fuck, dude. Dude, if he died from that, that would be so cool, but he didn't. I'll take it, man. Holy shit, a 127 fucking Neverland? That's actually insane. That is fucking crazy. I didn't think a 127 was like even reasonably possible for this category. That's actually bonkers. Best run by 15 seconds at this point. Son of a bitch. This run could die anywhere. Unfortunately, that's the mentality that I have to have, because there's still an hour left of gameplay. That being said, this run's pretty good. Don't say that. Why not? I feel like whether I say it or not is not going to change the fact if the game wants me to lose this run. It's not going to happen. I could say literally nothing, and yet somehow I still jinx it accordingly. I don't fucking know. I'm just happy I got a run this good, this far into the run, so I mean, that's all I care about. I mean, it's okay to pog. I'm just not exactly on board, because I know how fucking evil this category is, that this 40... I could have the worst behemoth fight I've ever seen, and I'll be plus 30 if I keep this pace. I'm not even kidding when I say that, so I mean, I don't have a reason to really care that much currently. That being said, I have a good reason to keep this run as good as possible. Get over here. Thank you, Duckman. Good enough. Hello, Zara. Hope you're doing well. You have the record, I didn't know. Yeah. Record splits are being competed against. There's no way this run can fail. Why would you say that? Oh, clearly. Or is it this insane me guy who just has record in like everything because he's so good? He's almost as good as Tass. Drop the combo, feels bad. It's hard for me to disassociate this from the first guard armor you do in this run. I always want to start the fight off like the exact same way. This is not TT1, that is true. It's a good sign when Genie's first attack doesn't hit anything. I don't have a way to heal myself. I'm a little bit frightened. Only partially, though. Not gonna lie, I actually had like a panic attack right then and there because I thought I was gonna get hit. But we're fine now. That was much scarier than it needed to be, but okay. Not a great split, but it's fine. What things reset damage storage? The only two things are if you do another physical attack and your last physical attack is not a finisher, or if you guard, also breaks damage storage, which is really weird. Also going through load zones, so you can't carry it with you into later parts of the game. Are the three things that disrupt damage storage being active. The guarding part is the most odd to me, though, because I'm not sure, like, I guess in the game's mind that's looked into as, like, a sort of physical, like, attribute, which I guess makes sense, but as you're not actually technically pressing the same button that would normally break it, I wonder why that fucks up the memory for it. Hey, Zenobius. That is also a good point, Zoim. It's just interesting to see that it's, like, coded to, like, view them as the same, I guess. Even though they're two technically different things to execute. Goofy, get off the table! Just like real life, my dog is getting on the table. Bad. What is damage storage? It's an attribute of EXP0 that if your last physical attack is a finisher, whether it's on the ground or in the air, and it's not a modified finisher, like Hurricane Blast, for example. Your base finisher is your last physical attack. Every magic spell and summon that's elemental based will deal scaled damage to the point of what your last finisher's damage was, and you basically are throwing repeated finishers on a boss when they're taking damage. So it's like, imagine Sora doing a finisher, and then you just spam fire. It's like you're dealing like a million finishers, like back to back to back, like that kind of thing. And it just like stacks like cumulatively beyond that. So essentially you're doing much more damage than you should be based on how the game normally calculates damage. I believe you can get like Gravity Break or something. Whatever the reward is from like Hercules Time Trial. And that's an ability you can gain via progression through like mini games and such, which I believe would also alter that. And you also can get Zantetsuken from defeating Kurt, I think. And if either of those come through, then damage storage will not activate. No, there are two different finishers. Gravity Break is the one where he like throws his Keyblade into the ground, and Zantetsuken is the one from 2FM. Like, it's the same animation. Damage, is it exclusive to level 1? You can do it on Proud Mode at any level. The only thing that is required is EXP 0 must be equipped. It is Proud exclusive, but it is not level 1 exclusive, if that makes any sense. Because there's parts of regular Proud Any % where we level up, and we also use EXP 0's benefits to help out a bit. Doesn't it also have some diminishing returns? Yeah, you can't level up. Besides that, no, I'm not sure. I don't think so. Nice meme. Thanks, I try. I have not seen anything that's negative about having the ability on aside from no experience gained, though. I don't believe so, because what EXP 0 does is it makes it so you are set a damage minimum no matter what. But if you exceed the damage floor, or you enter another like range where your attacks will deal more damage, they will still deal that same appropriated damage. It's just a case where it prevents you from dealing chip damage against fights you normally would because of the property. Like, you don't have to worry about it, like, scaling you back down, if that's what you're asking. Essentially, it's like, okay, what's your strength stat when you attack something, and then it checks to see if EXP 0 is equipped. And the game notices you have nowhere near enough strength to do any major impact of damage. It forces your damage to hit a certain floor. But thankfully it can't go in reverse. It will deal the max damage you can. And in the case where your max damage doesn't meet the minimum that EXP 0 normally provides, it will be scaled to that no matter what. Damage storage would work at level 100, but you're so powerful by that point that it doesn't really help you that much. Yo, M-Link, what's up? Thank you so much. Beast walked forward menacingly as he was about to end this man's career. Against boss fights, yes. When it comes to regular enemies, it's actually dependent of, well, there's like a certain minimum you deal to enemies either way. But an interesting little prospect is that even if you have EXP 0 on, it still abides by the same thing with normal enemies. If you actually boost Sora's strength to a certain amount, like even at level 1, you can only get so much strength without leveling, of course, but you can kill regular enemies in less hits, whether you have EXP 0 on or not, at a very low level. But yeah, EXP 0 just basically functions as Sora is dealing like 1 or 2 steps above chip damage. I'm not exactly sure how you would quantify that. But it makes it so that you can kill the enemy much more, like, easily than if you didn't have that going in the first place. You're not doing, like, insane damage, but you're not doing chip damage either. Like, you're doing average, I would say. And it does a pretty good job at giving you average damage throughout the entire game against bosses. I am in the process of doing research for an EXP 0 video, which will hopefully be out in the near future. if I'm not lazy. Yes, changing room also resets damage storage. Like, even if I had a finisher right there, because I have cutscenes in another room I went into, it's not active. Not that it would matter for this fight, because you can't use summons or magic on Riku without it being useless. So that's why we have such a simplistic strat here. I'll just beat the guy until he dies. Or he kills me, one of the two. Not too bad. No problem, Houndot. But yeah, that's been a video that's been a work in progress for like 2 months, and I still haven't finished it. And one was because of my hiatus. I had to take away from time of doing stuff on my own. But the second reason is I've been making very bad progress. But I have been inspired to keep working on it again, so it'll happen when it happens. Pretty decent. That was pretty decent. Weird. Level 1 synth guide made me fear level 1 synth. Good. That was the point. Level 1 synth is really bad. These nuts? Wow. How dare you. Three push SMH. Tony Hawk or Sean Palmer's snowboarding video game, depending on who you ask. I really wish there were more moments in this game where we could use momentum built off of slopes like that to go super quick, but that's literally the only time in the entire game where it's practical to do movement like that, so unfortunate. Whew, I mean business, dude. You see this bold man dodge roll past a defender that punched me in the face or tried to? Don't recommend that. You should probably jump over it. But I'm not here to fuck around, man. I'm trying to go fast. Saving like a very small amount of time with the dodge roll. For like 10 times as risky of a movement. Looks like this one is going well. Fair. I'm trying not to say anything. That chest contains the Haste 2 gummy, which I need to speed the ship up in the remaining gummies beyond this visit. Here's a Goofy W to calm you down. No, you finish with 8 MP, like in any percent. At RNG. Have to wait. Where the fuck are you? Hello? Oh no. Donald's not going to heal me either because I'm not in a battle, so that doesn't prompt his AI. The only way you can get 10 MP reasonably in the confines of a speedrun, which is why it's only really a thing for JJ, is getting Diamond Dust or getting the Shiva Belts, are like the two next fastest ways to boost your MP, and you don't do either of those in all worlds. You only do Olympus to seal the yellow, or seal the Q via the Yellow Trinity, so the only real things you're doing in Olympus are the prelims and the Hercules Cup. And to get the Shiva Belt, you need Blizzaga, and you can only get Blizzaga from doing the first 10 rounds of Hades Cup as a reward for that. Thanks for the good luck, Orion. At the same time, it is unfortunate, but at least we have access to this, a fucking royal crown. This gives plus 2 MP for free, and it takes like literally 30 seconds to grab, so I mean at least it does give us some nice stuff along the way. I'm honestly not sure if it's worth getting Sora's cheer ability, because I'm thinking, what's really is it really worth it to do all that extra stuff to avoid one extra wave, which only takes like 30 seconds anyway, with Dumbo and everything? That's something I have to test when I do level 1 all worlds, because Sora's cheer ability may not be worth redoing certain minigames in the process. Because that's like the only real thing it benefits you in the actual run. It can make Genie last longer, I think, against Behemoth and such, but I mean, that's... Technically, that doesn't matter, because you can still kill the Behemoth with 8 MP and 2 cheers, so I mean, I'm not sure. No, I do not have a JJ guide. If I do have any notes somewhere, it's like most certainly outdated at this point, anyway. Because I've not ran JJ in a while. That's not good. That's really not good. Wait, did I stop the Dark Ball summoning? Hello? Cool? No, I didn't. Wait, what? That is insanely lucky. I don't know how the fuck that happened. That should not have happened. The game fucked up in my favor. I saw Donald and Goofy getting shit on, and I was like, what? And the defenders spawned underneath the platform? I have never seen that before. Thank you, game. Wow. That was a really bad fuck up on my behalf, and the game forgave me for that. That is like actually, like, God is real? I probably shouldn't say that yet. That's one of those God is real moments, though. What the fuck? That's actually stupid. Damn, she unstopped and my last finisher of that combo killed her. It was like exacting damage. Do not waste this gift. I'll try not to, no promises. Wouldn't Genie be faster? There's a chance it would be a little bit faster, but it's also much more inconsistent because of his damage rolls. Whereas this might be a little bit slower, but you can get her killed around the same time every single time, and consistency usually is better than faster in most cases for this category, because the faster is only a little bit faster by like seconds. So it's more likely I'd lose more time than actually benefit if I use a genie in that fight. Cool. I hate phase 1. Did someone find like a phase 1 skip for Riku? I'd like that. Thought it was late there. Not my best fight, but good enough. Riku is immune to all magic, and if you shoot magic at him, I don't know if it's other magic, I've never actually tried. If you shoot fire at him, he throws it back at you in the form of Dark Firaga. And it's actually to your benefit if you try to no damage the fight. But, not very good idea, otherwise. Ground combos, it's still hard to keep that going regardless, man. So if you can loop level 1 Riku, that's impressive. It's just, speedrunners gotta go balls to the wall, or they're very stupid. It depends on the day. And they do the air combo loop, and it's really hard, because if you make one tiny mistake, not the run doesn't die necessarily, but the fight gets ruined, and it impacts the run in a very bad way. Man, I can't wait until I do this segment and I'm red, because the game always does this. Bonkless by like a frame. Hog. Doubters were a frame away from eating very well tonight. Dude, can you imagine that? It was like 100k to like 6k. Doubters would have been fucking like, their kids would have been set for life. They'd be so wealthy with points right now. Oh, come on, get in there. 1 to 16. 16 and a half even. Jesus Christ. Can we break Kyrie's neck this time? No promises. Crazy, man. It's almost like the run's a little more intimidating when you have a good pace. It's almost like that's how speedrunning is. No. Glad nothing bad is coming up that can kill the run? Dude, same. This last 35 minutes is free. I actually saw it was like 100k to like 6, and I was thinking to myself, oh my god. People are about to be, like, someone's about to be really fucking pissed at me. Because I was like, that's a lot of fucking points. Someone must have bet a lot. But thankfully I didn't let them down. Even though I thought for sure I was going to. Bonkless refers to getting a very early cutscene skip in that one cutscene, and you can tell you didn't skip it optimally if Donald does not hit you in the face with the staff, and you can just see, like, the connecting animation. Hey Josh, what up man? Thank you so much. Aside from Oppo, and I mean, I got given literally a gift because of the fucking Maleficent thing, I don't have many complaints. I would say like 80 to 90% of this run has been, if it hasn't been really good, it's been certainly like not bad. Which is all you can really ask for in a category like this, so I just gotta keep it up. Runs tend to derail pretty badly come Behemoth, though, if it makes it this far, so I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Yo, Blitz, what's up? Thank you for the good luck, I appreciate that. No such thing as jinxes, only good in bad play. And tell that to fucking Genie, dude. I mean, in the case where you're talking about me making fuck-ups, then yes, I agree, but... Genie not killing the Behemoth is usually not my fault, unless I do something really stupid. Thank you, Polly. I appreciate that. Doing God's work. I saw that. Yeah, he got like an actual PB in PS3 last night. That was pretty cool. Or earlier today. Genie's a scrub? Yeah. Sorry. I wish he wasn't, but he kind of is. No fast blue menu? It's okay. It's not so much it's a stupid thing a person would do, it's just you're in the shittiest situation of your life and it's the only option you have, kind of thing. Is how I would describe it as. Oh, I should probably hotkey Simba for this. Okay. And it's like you're literally going into like your absolute last resort to like pray it works when it's not likely to do anything. Nomura, do not stream snipe. Why no Beast for level 1? Because he has no cheer ability. What's better, tier 1 or a prime sub? They're about the same. I actually don't know like the full, there's like a high roll and a low roll. It should be 250. But there's like a high roll and a low roll depending on when you sub and with what, but I forget exactly what the thing is. So in that case, I would say whatever you feel happiest doing. Yo, Zara, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Nice camera. Yo, Misplays, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Prime Train? Maybe. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still. Greatly appreciated. Alright, here we go, boys. Genie time. Ugh. Thank you, Queen, for the Prime sub as well. Damn. Feeling like ninja with all these Prime subs, dude. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Greatly appreciated. Where's the command? There we go. I'm about to find out how good this run actually is within the next 30 to 60 seconds. Fuck. You hate to see that. You love to see it, though. Thank you. Holy shit, that's crazy. I thought we were looking pretty bad when I saw that blue orb not work, but fuck it, man. That's pretty good. My goodness. Is this my best ever run? Yes, it is. That is the first 202 Hollow Bastion 2. Yo, Yugoslavian, thank you so much for the Prime sub, I appreciate that. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Greatly appreciated. Is this it? Good question.
Mist cannot skip this cutscene because this cutscene is an unskippable cutscene that he cannot skip because it is unskippable.
またいつか巡り会える。あんたのことは忘れたくても忘れられないよね。どういう意味だよ。
I'm pretty fucking terrified. Even if my demeanor doesn't necessarily show that, on the inside I'm like freaking out a little bit. I shouldn't, because there's still plenty of run left. But I'm like, man, just give me something decent for End of the World, please. I would be so happy. Do I want emote only? No, because I need to talk to people to not go crazy. I'd say emote only after Ansem 2. Like, we'll have emote only for World of Chaos, so long as the run makes it there. But it's like, by the time I get to World of Chaos, I have to pay attention. Well, I mean, pretty much since Ansem 2 I have to pay attention, but... Considering what happened last time I was on this pace, which was not very long ago, mind you. Maybe after Ansem 2. So then if I get past it and I get DMless and all that stuff, we can celebrate and then go emote only. Yeah, I have 2 minutes of leeway, inclusive of risky Ansem, mind you. But this is one of these runs that if End of the World doesn't have to be amazing, but if it's good, I don't have to do risky Ansem for sub 230, which is nuts. I don't want to think about it right now, though. If I have to do Risky Ansem for sub 230, I will go for it. Put it all or nothing on the very last fight. But whatever it takes, man. We'll worry about that if the time comes. Yo, Houndot, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Really appreciated. Risky Ansem saves about 15 seconds on average. Come on, man. Not great, but I mean, it was DM-less, so I'll take that. It's probably about 5 to 10 seconds slower than I'd want my invisible fight to be, but I mean, that wasn't a bad fight. Especially when I consider my leeway for this segment before I start losing time. That's okay. Just have to hope Genie pulls through again, and I can save okay time here. How dumb is it that the Heartless have spaceships? Kinda dumb. You're right. I don't even need Genie to be that great, I just need him to be kind of good. Like, if I save like 10 seconds here, I'd be happy with that. I'll take it, man. About half my time saved, that's pretty okay. Thank you, Egg, I appreciate that. Honestly, I probably lost more time to the Invisibles than the Behemoth, so I mean, that's pretty good. Yo, Vernon, what's up, dude? Not really, Zara. He's only remotely okay because of damage storage with the XP0. Otherwise, we would probably just brute force our way through everything else, because we wouldn't have any other good options. I just need to breathe, man. It's okay. I really shouldn't be this nervous when I still have 20 minutes to go, roughly, but man. fireball. Also, please don't punch me in the face, Defender. Hi there, how you doing? Ugh. I almost got the other bad scenario there. Is that the most shit RNG out of the way? Oh, not even close. Please just get rid of these guys. They're at like no health. Not great. It's okay. Thank you for good RNG. This is probably about breaking even, which is fine. That invisible hallway was pretty rough though, so no real time save here. Yeah, Ricky, thank you, man. Just need to not bleed time, and we're okay. It's okay. I should probably put that to Genie. Okay. Taking all the precautions we can. Genie, you really pulled your weight this run. I know we've had our differences, but as an honest thing, thank you for doing what you did this run. That was very nice of you. He behaved very well on all 3 fights. I can't complain. Not the best stop, but I got them all, and that's all I really care about. Thank you. Okay. That last invisible scared me a bit, but they did a good job at attacking it. And that last fire finished it off, so good. Good camera. I am like actually okay. Good. I can't take this right now, man. Please don't give me like extra anxiety on top of this. That was really sketch. I'm scared to let go. Okay. That's a really bad mistake. And by really bad mistake, I mean I can't save time now, so like whatever. But annoying. I wasn't locked on when I did that stop, which was a newbie mistake, but whatever, man. I'm still saving good time here, which is what matters, but that could have been like almost a blue split if I didn't fuck that up. It's okay. I'm freaking out over like literally nothing right now. That entire final rest until that stop that I didn't do right was like amazing, so I mean it was still really good. Final fights. Holy shit, dude. Keep it together for like another 10 minutes, man. Is it happening? Don't know. We will know within about 11 minutes from now if it's happening or not. So yeah, I was about to say, yeah, Polly's got that covered. Regardless of what happens, man, I'm happy to get a run this quality this far in. I hope this is it. If it's not, that's okay. But wish me luck, because your boy really wants it right now. I might not even look at chat that much for the next 10 minutes, so see you guys in a bit. Let's go. No more menuing. Not up or shut up time. First fire whiffed. Get that. Not this time. Nice fucking try, idiot. Keep it together, man. I can't even fucking talk right now, dude. That's okay, that should count. If it doesn't count, I'm gonna cry, but I got the finisher off, so I think we're fine. Shouldn't have done that. Should have waited, but it's okay. Please. Oh my god, hurry up, dude. Okay, it had to have counted because I don't think he would be DMing right now. Good, okay. Not gonna lie, man, I would have been so upset if DM damage storage didn't go through, but I was like almost positive I would have been fine, so good. No mega potions, which is a bit concerning to me. It's too bad. Oh, fuck. No, dude, are you fucking serious? I'm just kidding, I meant to do that. Did that go off? Okay. Not the best artillery, it's okay. Hello? Come on. Really skimping on the items this time, dude. Kinda makes me sad. I have one Mega Ether, which I'm honestly quite afraid of, but I just have to keep pushing. Just a Mega Potion has a lot of insurance policy for the ending in case things get really weird, but can't worry about that. please. Oh, you're killing me, dude. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Invisible core. Let's go. One chance to make it happen. Oh my god. Please, just no bullshit. I don't know if anything happens. Just no bullshit, please. Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! Holy shit! Keep it fucking together, dude, but oh my fucking god. Please don't do safe strats. What do you mean, dude? Of course I am. You mean don't do risky Ansem? I'm not gonna fucking do that. Just get in, quick. Hurry up. I was like, you're crazy, man. I can't believe this, dude. Unless I get hit by a fucking stray laser or some shit, we should be fine. Don't play this fucking game with me, man. I'm not ready for it. Dude. Oh my god, I fucking did it. I fucking got sub 230. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. 229.49, let's fucking go. Oh my fucking god. I'm about to have a fucking breakdown. Oh, thank you, Polly, for the 5 subs. Holy shit. Thank you. Oh my fucking god. We did it. We fucking did it. It happened. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Thank you, Pure Noob, for the 13 months. Holy fucking shit. Oh, I couldn't fucking hold it together for so long. I can't believe I clutched it out. Thank god. Oh, chat is going way too fast. Nothing that I can redeem VIP, you got it, man. Holy shit, guys. Oh my fucking god. I'll have stuff to say in a bit. Thank you, Zenobius, for the 1,000 Craigasms. I know people are gifting subs and stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lunicola, for the sub. Thank you very much. Holy shit, Master Dream for the 10 gifted subs. To Tokyo Boy, Matthew Smart, Blaze Fantasy, Bacon Kid, Elite Shocks, Zig, Meister, Joe the Joe, Press Circle to Attack, Dr. Cloud, Just Gotti. Oh my god, Polly for the 5 gifted subs to Lacey, Dactyl, Gigi Vane Merlin, and Admirable. Holy fuck. Thank you, Spooky, for the $5 as well. Oh my fucking god. Thank you, Gunfighter, for the 300 bits. I cannot fucking tell you. I honest to god cannot fucking tell you how happy I am right now. In case that reaction didn't give it away. Oh my fuck. Oh my fucking god. Thank you, Zero Cooler, for the good sub to Chat X Cool. I honestly, man, there was so much going that I thought to myself, holy. Am I ever actually gonna get sub 230? And it fucking finally happened with this. Sub 229 time? Maybe when PC version comes out, dude. Thank you, Chubba, for the 5. Let's go, miss. Proud of you, bro. Thanks so much. Not on PS4, man. I am fucking done with this category. I need a fucking vacation. Holy shit. I was losing my fucking mind. Like, after I got that Ansem 2 DM skip, I was like, oh my fucking god, I could do this. Please. I don't even need an amazing World of Chaos. I just need nothing really, really stupid to happen. Thank you, Goofy, for not pushing Invisibles and Invisible Core. Oh my fucking god. Oh, thank you, Radrick, for the $5 as well. Congrats, man, you freaking earned it. I'm so fucking happy, dude. This is my best run of KH1 to date, and will probably be my best run of KH1 for a while. I am now that we have officially achieved this, man. My next up in line is, well, Platinum Trophy RTA. We'll probably do that tomorrow to celebrate as an after party. And then after that, I'll be back on, what's it called? I'll be back on Monday for some level 1 All Worlds. Thank you, Ozzy, for the 5 gifted subs. To Shanks, to Geoscano, sorry if I botched that, Toko, 200 Pop, and Chris Kid, and as for the 5 of you, welcome to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Thank you, Ozzy. Oh my god. When's Persona? I don't know, man. The PC release may have kind of thrown a few things out of whack, but I promise I'll get to it eventually. We are one monumental step closer to that happening, because I don't think I'm going to be doing level 1 All Worlds in JJ nearly as long as this grind took. Did someone redeem Dab? Yo, Saku, thank you for the host. That was really intense, I missed a lot of stuff. You know what, I don't even care if someone redeemed Dab, you know why? Fine. You want me to dab in world record video? I'll dab in world record video. You only get one from me, though. I already did the dab. Fine, I'll do another dab. You happy? So do dab like you mean it. Oh my goodness. I should probably mute the stream, shouldn't I? Well, or at least mute the game audio. Coming up in a bit. Oh my god, guys, thank you so much for the congrats and the support. That's actually nuts. Just get DMCA'd. We're going out like a champ, dude. Last stream is sub 230, that's fine. This is how this story ends. No, let's not actually do that, though. Simple and Clean gets VOD muted. Yeah. Have anime for a bit. Is it Twitch shirt day? Yes, it is. Okay. right in the nick of time. There we go. Okay, and I can turn this back on after the first part of the credits are over, so we're fine. 788 runs. Let me see. Let me save these splits before anything else. Let me see my total playtime, because I know someone asked for that. Total playtime, 41 days, 20 hours, 14 minutes, 48 seconds. Nearly 41 days worth of grinding this category. Finally happened. Oh my god, I am so happy. Yo, AMW, what's up? Good god. It was worth it, man. It's okay. A lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of runs, dying to stuff out of my control. We finally hit it. Sub 230, level 1. Run I am the happiest I've ever been with in anything I've done. And this will probably be my best speed run for quite a long time. The amount of time, the effort, emotion, just oh my god. I picked this category up in mid-October. I did take some time off, probably about, like, cumulatively maybe a month, but I would say this was on the back of about 3 months. Of roughly 3 months of grinding this category, we have brought it down about 4 minutes from the high 33 threshold it once was at. And I am fully satisfied. I don't have to play this category again for a while. Even when PC version comes out, and if I optimize, you know, going for that, I'm not gonna touch level 1 any percent again for a very long time. God, I'm so happy. Holy Jesus. I can't even put to words how happy I am right now, dude. Do Sephi to celebrate? I don't know, man. I haven't done. You'll get Sephi in JJ runs. You'll get Sephi tomorrow. You'll get Sephi tomorrow during the plat run. It's okay. I don't want the mood to sour because I suck. It's okay. Yo, Mile, thank you for the 5 gifted subs to Templeton, Sudi Meister, Zubza, pump the second in to Dodzy. I can't read. As for the 5 of you, welcome to the Mist Continent and enjoy my emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Thank you, Mile, for the gifted sub. Oh my fucking god. Yes, plat run tomorrow, because I said I would celebrate sub 230 with that, and since I'm not streaming the day after that, since Sunday is a day off for me, I feel like Saturday plat run would probably be well in the cards for that. I'll put the game audio back on a little bit. The song like once the actual other parts of the credits start playing, that's when the song goes away, and I'll put it back, but my god. Same time tomorrow? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. That being said, because plat takes about 10 hours, we'll be streaming a long time anyway. I won't even care if the run's like that good or not. I just need something to get my mind off of the treacherous, disgusting, random nature of level 1. Get it away from me. I have played more level 1 as one person than anyone should in their entire lifetime for this category. I am so happy to put this down. Probably come back to it later on. I'm not gonna say I'm done with it forever, but I need a fucking break. This category has been one of the most ridiculous grinds, hardest run I've had to achieve, best goal I've done. And I just can't wait to get into categories that are all worlds and JJ and just not even strictly focus too much on the pace, but just have a good time again. Try to figure out what's a time I'd be happy with in all of those. Moving on. God. I'm feeling way too many things right now. This would make a good Disney film. I don't know about that. Dude, vibe, relax, you earned it. Hell yeah, dude. I'm okay. Like, I've calmed down a little bit, but Jesus Christ. My heart is still racing from... It started racing after I got Ansem 2 DM skip, and it still hasn't calmed down that much. A little bit better. And then when I got fucking... when I saw Invisible Core went the way it was supposed to, I almost fucking cried. I'm not even kidding. Holy shit. I'm amazed I didn't cry. I'm like on the verge of tears with how much this meant to me to get here. Holy shit. All vocals by Utada Karu. Good song, I like it. But thank you guys. I mean, I told myself this grind would be worth it. I mean, it absolutely was, but I certainly had moments of doubt. Like, pretty decent way through. And there came, like, after I lost that run to Ansem 2, like, a few days ago, like, the outside of me was like, dude, it's okay, I can get another run like that, and if not, I'll do it better. But there's also a part of me that was like, I should probably, unmute this now. It's okay. There's also a part of me that was like, man, that was it. That was the run, and I got fucked at Ansem 2. I was so close. I've had such a hard time keeping decent pace all the way, like, through the first half, and that was one of the rare runs where I was on pace with my PB all the way until Neverland, and then I saved the time at Neverland. And then I saw it happened again, and I was 45 ahead after fucking Hook or something like that, and I was like, you can't be serious. Because that was, like, by far the best run I've ever been on. And I just thought to myself, man, just dig really deep, you can do this. But as I got further and further into it, I got closer to the end, I just kept thinking like, dude, please, 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 do not fuck it up. Please, game, be nice to me. It's one time. And thankfully, the planets finally aligned, and we got it. No, it was not a sub on Agrabah. It was a 1 hour 13 though, so pretty good. 4905 Traverse Town, pretty good early game. Mid game was very consistent, no major mistakes. This run didn't get animation skip. Okay, well I have to beat it now. That's funny though. Didn't get animation skip in Deep Jungle. Fuck that, dude. And then like the fucking freight train of time save at Neverland, dude. Yes, we did get bonkless this run as well. Oppo almost killed me, that was scary. Halabashimon was good. Genie coming in clutch. He did a phenomenal job this run. Like, killed Behemoth without me having to do anything extra. He did well on Behemoth 2. And he did the best, probably the best I've ever seen on Behemoth 3 as well. So, I mean, this dude put in work. As much shit as I've given Genie the last several months, I'd like to say thank you for cooperating in this particular run and guiding us to sub 230. This run would not have been sub 230 if he didn't pull his weight. So, I mean, man, you can give anything out of your control as much shit as you want. You do not, you give them thanks when they do help you out, though, and that's what happened this run, so I'm very grateful for that. I'm only hard on Genie because I just know how good he can be, man. That's definitely not a cap. Will the plat run be a speedrun? Yes, it takes roughly 10 or so hours to complete, and I should be doing that sometime tomorrow. Thank you guys. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I haven't even shared this to Twitter yet. I'll probably go back in the VOD and take a screenshot of getting to 29.49 and me just like freaking out in happiness, and I'll tweet that like sometime afterwards. This music feels like I've reached heaven after the hell that was level 1 any percent. I feel so happy. I've made it. I have gotten out of level 1 purgatory, and I am free. I am a free man. I have served my time. I have nothing but happiness to look forward to now. Yo, Kiyono, thank you so much. My next main category is going to be level 1 all worlds, so it's going to be along the same lines as this, but we do Atlantica, Olympus, and 100 Acre Woods. We seal the keyholes to all 3 of those. And I guess I have that to look into. Come Monday, because I'm going to be doing a plat run tomorrow. 100 Acre Wood blows, yeah. It's okay, though. I love Atlantica in this game for a speedrun, so I'm looking forward to that. That wasn't exactly it, it's okay. Oh man, it might be a more chill run, probably. I'm certainly not going to take level 1 all worlds or JJ to the same degree as optimization for this, because I mean, fuck that. I'd basically be going for like if I wanted sub 230 quality, like I probably wouldn't even run them that much, but my my PB for all worlds is like from 2017 for level 1. So I'm sure that's quite improvable. I'm not going to say it's free, but I mean a lot of strats have changed, and I'm just generally a lot better at the game than when I first did it. So I'm sure that's going to be a fun time. And then we get to do level 1 JJ after that. I still can't fathom the fact I got sub 230, dude. I'm moving on from this category to do something else. It feels like I've been here forever, and I can't describe it to you. JJ for level 1 is a little over 5 hours. So I don't know if I want to take that, like, insanely seriously or not. I will want a couple improvements, maybe, like, sub 510 or whatever's realistic, but... Oh, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. In under 2.5 hours at level 1, the first time. You were here, boys. You are all here. Secret movie time? We didn't seal all the keyholes, so... We don't get, like, deep dive movie, but we do get, the Nier Replicant trailer. I need to change that shit. It doesn't matter anymore, dude. That command's going away anyway. I have to change that to what the Platinum Trophy record is for my next stream. Thank you, Logic. Oh my god, what an unbelievably difficult grind this was. I don't expect a grind this difficult again until I do beginner any percent for whatever I plan to do, and even then, I won't say anything because it's its own beast. But this is easily the best speedrun I've ever done, and it probably will be for quite a while. It's okay, Matthew. I'm way too happy to care about any like minor stuff like that. Are you putting this on YouTube? Absolutely. I will try to get this up on Sunday, because since I am planning to do a plat run, and that's a pretty big time investment, I'll try to get this rendered and uploaded. Because I do like a huge batch recording. I'll include the ending as well for like, you know, drama purposes or whatever the fuck. Just this whole ending spiel. But I'm gonna, as soon as I'm done streaming, I'm gonna put this in like Sony Vegas, render out just the exact PB video, and then I'll upload that. And it'll probably be on YouTube sometime on Sunday. Thank you, Polly, I appreciate that. Holy fuck, I can't believe it. I'm still gonna be telling myself that after I'm done streaming, and even when I'm doing a plat run tomorrow, that I got sub 230. You know what's rather appropriate? 229.49 is the first sub 230, and the first sub 3 time in KH1 was 259.49. So there's something, like, somewhat poetic about that, like, almost being fate to an extent, and I think that's pretty cool. So this was, oh my god, what the fuck? Kingdom Hearts number? Have at you, sir. Here's my remote control keyblade. Okay, that was stupid as fuck. I know, Blitz, that's what I was getting at. So it's literally 30 minutes faster for another milestone. It's like the 9s are the 49 is significant. Dude, the new Nier Replicant game looks pretty good though, not gonna lie. I'm still freaking out so much I stuttered through my own joke. Holy shit. Yes, I will absolutely be uploading this to speedrun.com. Oh my fucking god. You thought it was gonna be 29.59? That would have been pretty epic too, but that's how it works. Kingdom Hearts. Hey look, Kairi. Except it's nowhere near what she looks like in the next game. She has the lengthy hair, but that's about it. And with that, level 180%. Can still be optimized more, but this is where I take my leave from the category. Listen to this very soothing, peaceful music, and I'm very happy.